Looking through the glass of the coffee shop window, rain blurring out the faces that I used to know. There's a ghost in the hallway wearing my old clothes, a younger version of me. Where did he go? I'm playing back the tapes of the glory days before the silence got loud and the color turned gray. Just a boy with a heart that hadn't learned to break, and now I'm paying for the breath that I didn't take. And I'm falling again, just like I did back then. But there's no one here to catch me, no familiar hands. The gravity of yesterday is pulling me down. I'm screaming underwater, but I don't make a sound. What am I now? Just a shadow on the wall, falling, falling with no one to call. I remember the laughter, it used to fill the room. Now the dust settles heavy in the afternoon gloom. I said things I didn't mean, left words unsaid. Now they spin like a broken record in my head. You said I'd figure it out when I got older, but the world just got big and the lights got colder. And I'm falling again, just like I did back then. But there's no one here to catch me, no familiar hands. The gravity of yesterday is pulling me down. I'm screaming underwater, but I don't make a sound. What am I now? Just a shadow on the wall, falling, falling with no one to call. Lost in the space that's freeing who I was and who I'm trying to be. I can't rewrite the pages, the ink is dry, but it hurts so much just to say goodbye to the kid I was. Falling. Do you remember back then? Just falling, just falling. I'm looking back at the girl in the Polaroid frame, before the world knew how to hollow out my name. Back when the old days felt like a promise kept, before the ink on the parchment finally swept. I remember the summer air, thick with a dream that love was a river, not a disappearing stream. I was younger then, believing in the light, before I realized the stars don't shine for me at night. And I'm begging the spirits, I'm down on my knees, change the prophecy. Oh, someone help me please. I don't want the money, I don't want the fame, just a hand to hold that doesn't feel like a game. I've got a suitcase of memories, heavy and old, but the story they wrote me is bitter and cold. Is it written in stone? Is it carved in my chest that I'll always be lonely, unlike all the rest? I remember the kitchen floor, the secrets we'd spill, before I learned that time is mind's a hunter that kills. I'm nostalgic for a version of me I barely knew, who didn't check the tarot for a trace of you. The dust on my guitar strings feels like a shroud. I'm shouting for mercy, but the silence is loud. I've paid every debt, I've played every part, but the stars keep on laughing at my breaking heart. And I'm begging the spirits, I'm down on my knees, change the prophecy. Oh, someone help me please. I don't want the money, I don't want the fame, just a hand to hold that doesn't feel like a game. I've got a suitcase of memories, heavy and old, but the story they wrote me is bitter and cold. Is it written in stone? Is it carved in my chest that I'll always be lonely, unlike all the rest? Was I born under a curse, or is the memory of back then just getting worse? I'm tired of being the girl who waits in the dark for nights that won't light, for a dying spark. Rewrite the ending, tear out the page. I'm a bird in a beautiful golden faded cage. Change it, please, just change it. I remember when I thought I was free, but the prophecy's coming for me. Just an old song, younger me. So I found the old compass we bought at the fair. It's rusted and frozen, pointing nowhere. We used to find islands in the backyard stream, mapping out life like a vivid gold dream. But the map has been torn by the wind and the rain, and I'm standing here holding the pieces in vain. I said you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, but the numbers don't add up to who we used to be. I'm stuck in the middle of a sea turned to gray, watching the shoreline just drifting away. We were brothers in arms, we were younger and free. Now I'm just counting the ghosts of you and me. If you're ever tossing and turning at night, I won't be the one who can turn on the light. The phone doesn't ring and the letters don't come. The beat of our friendship is a hollowed out drum. I'll never forget how we laughed till we cried before the forever we promised us that. I said you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, but the numbers don't add up to who we used to be. I'm stuck in the middle just counting the ghost of you and me. You'll find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. But what if the calling is a whisper in the dark, and there's nobody left to carry the spark? 4, 5, 6. The silence is thick. You can count on me. In a memory, sheets of empty canvas, untouched sheets of clay were laid out before me as her body once lay. And all 5 horizons revolved around her soul as the earth to the sun. Now the air I tasted and breathed has taken a turn. Ooh, and all I taught her was everything. Ooh, I know she gave me all that she wore, and my bitter hands shake beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the pictures have all been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside, I'm surrounded by some kids at play. I can feel their laughter, so why do I hazel? Everything's shattered, the memories I wrote, and my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. I slipped away from the roadside, the weather was fine, the sun was high. I walked until my legs grew weary, and I sat down by the riverbed. All the love gone bad, turned my world to black, tattooed all I see, all that I am, all that I'll be. All the pictures have all been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside, I'm surrounded by some kids at play. I can feel their laughter, so why do I hazel? Everything's shattered, the memories old, and my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a sun in somebody else's sky. But why can't smaller, built so high, underneath a younger, less complicated sky. I'd count the bricks and check the locks on every single door, vowing I would never let a shadow touch the floor. Back then I knew the exit signs, I knew the way to run, before I got too close to anyone or any sun. But the dust has settled on the maps I used to draw, and I'm stumbling through a feeling that I never saw. It's a labyrinth, a maze of remember when. I'm terrified to find my way back home again. Oh no, I'm falling in love, I'm falling in love. I thought the plane was going down, I'd had enough, but you're the pilot in the middle of the night, turning my nostalgia into something bright. It's a long way down and the air is getting thin in the labyrinth of the girl I've always been. I'm nostalgic for the silence, for the safety of the cold, before you started digging for the stories left untold. I remember the heartbreaks that felt like a permanent stake, before you tricked the wire and you opened up the gate. My mind is a cannon where the echoes like to play of every never again that I used to say. I'm younger in your arms, but I'm older in my head, rereading every warning that I've ever read. It's a labyrinth, a maze of remembering. I'm terrified to find my way back home again. Oh no, I'm falling in love, remember the old days. I 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 remember the old days. Old days, old days. I remember the old days. I remember the old. I remember. I remember. I remember the old. I remember the old days. 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 I remember the old days, the way the porch light used to flicker. Back when our arguments didn't settle quite so bitter. I was younger then, waiting by the window for your car, watching the silhouette of who I thought you are. But the dust has settled on the driveway where you stand, with that familiar look in a suitcase in your hand. You're nostalgic for the version of me that always said stay. But I'm tired of the gray in every single day. And this is the last time I'm asking you why you only show up when the stars leave the sky. This is the last time I'm letting you in, to break all the pieces of where we begin. I remember the back then, the glow of the spark. But now I'm just a shadow lost in your dark. Put my name at the top of your list, just for once, before I stop counting the days and the months. You say you remember the us from 2 years ago, before the frost started killing everything we grow. But you're a recurring dream that always ends in a wake. How many more promises do you think you can break? I'm looking at your eyes, searching for a trace of the truth in the wreckage of our long exhausted youth. Your beautiful habit I'm trying to kick, but the walls of this nostalgia are getting too thick. And this is the last time I'm asking you why you only show up when the stars leave the sky. This is the last time I'm letting you in, to break all the pieces of where we begin. And I remember the back then, the glow of the spark, the that now I'm just a shadow lost in your dark. Put my name at the top of your list, just for once, before I stop counting the days and the miles I hear. Right here on the doorstep, the same old story, the same old regret. You're asking for mercy, I'm asking for air, but there's nothing but echoes left under the stare. Tell me it's different, tell me you've changed, while everything we were stays exactly the same. The last time I remember, this is the last time. Just an acoustic ghost in a cried hall, watching the very last curtain fall. So I'm retracing the steps on a map that I burned, back when I thought that a lesson was something you earned. I remember the old days, the train tracks in the dust, before the iron of our forever started to rust. We were younger then, hanging our dreams on a clothesline to dry, underneath a big white and indifferent sky. I keep reaching for a hand that isn't there anymore, just a shadow of a man standing by a locked door. And it's a sad, beautiful, tragic affair, like a locket you lost and you don't even care. I remember the back then, the glow of the gold, before the story we wrote started getting so old. A nostalgic ache in a hollowed out chest, we gave it our all, but we failed every test. Beautiful and tragic, just like we planned. Now I'm just a girl with a handful of sand. Do you remember the letters I sent from the coast, before you became just a well-dressed ghost? I'm nostalgic for the silence we used to share, before the weight of the almost was too much to bear. I see the coffee cups, the unmade bed with gray, of a love that just simply faded away. No explosion, no fire, no screaming at the moon, just a slow motion exit from a quiet like a locket you lost and you don't even care. I remember the back then, the glow of the gold, before the story we wrote started getting so old. A nostalgic egg in a hollowed out chest, we gave it our all, but we failed every test. Beautiful and tragic, just like we planned. I'm just a girl with a head full of sand. Hang up the phone, let goodbye old Tom sing. I'm tired of the back then and every single thing. We were a masterpiece that nobody bought, a war that we lost before it was fought. Rewind the tape, let it hit, let it break. How much more of this nostalgia can one heart take? Sad, beautiful, tragic, I remember back then, just an old guitar. Beautiful, tragic, and a scar. Beautiful, tragic, fade. From that Polaroid we took in '09, back when the world was quiet and you were mine, sitting on the roof watching the sun go down, just two kids in a sleepy town. I trace your smile with my thumb, it fades away. God, I miss the things we used to say before the silence got too loud to bear, before the winter stripped the branches bare. So before you go, let me take it back to the old days, running down the railroad track. Was there a moment in the golden light where I could have held you and made it right? Oh, looking back, we were so young, so free. Now you're just a ghost inside of me. Before you go, could I have stopped the rain? Or was I always destined to feel this pain? Do you remember the guitar I used to play, singing off key on your birthday? We swore we'd never change, we swore we'd win. Let the cracks in the glass, let the cold air in. I see you laughing in my memory now, but I can't reach you, I don't know how. I wish I'd asked you what was on your mind instead of leaving all the signs behind. So before you go, let me take it back to the old days, running down the railroad track. Was there a moment in the cold and ride where I could have held you and made it right? Oh, looking back, we were so young, so free. Now you're just a ghost inside If I could trade these for just one day, I'd listen to the words you didn't say. I'd pull you close and never let you lead. Oh, it's the hardest part of me to believe that we are nothing but a memory fading fast, trapped in the echoes of the past. So before you go, I hope you know I loved you more than I could show back then, just back then. I'm sitting at a table with a ghost in every chair, tracing patterns in the dust and the winter air. I found a box of matches from a bar that's long since burned, and a stack of dusty letters that were never quite returned. We were younger then, with fire in our veins, before the sun went down and left us with the rain. As toast to the ones that we lost on the way, to the forever that we threw all away. The memories are heavy like a stone in my chest, of the days when we thought we were blessed. I'm drinking to the shadows of the life we used to lead, watching the past slowly start to bleed. There's a time that I remember when I never felt a chill, when the world was at our feet and the wind was standing still. Now I'm walking through the market and I see your hollow face in the eyes of every stranger in this lonely place. I'd give every tomorrow for a moment of the past, before you realize that nothing's built to last. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, to the forever that we threw all away. The memories I'm sitting at a table. Two, three, four. I tuck the sun into my pocket like a golden coin. Before the shadows and the gray decided to join, I used to dance on the ceiling of a cardboard room. Before the flowers in the garden turned into a tomb, I had a howling heart, I had a wolf in my chest. But now the fire's gone cold and the beast is at rest. I'm looking back at the best day of my life, cut from the calendar with a rusted old knife. I thought the morning would never turn into the night, that I'd always be standing in that blinding light. But the best days are ghosts that I can't quite hold, in a world that's grown quiet and bitter and cold. Best day of my life, cut from the calendar with a rusted old knife. I thought the morning would never turn into the night, that I'd always be standing in that blinding light. But the best days are ghosts that I can't quite hold, in a world that's grown quiet and bitter and cold. The echoes of war fitted out now, like a crown that's too heavy for a wrinkled old brow. I'd give every tomorrow for a single yesterday, before the magic was stolen and carried away. This is gonna be the hardest part of the story, the best days so is never meant to stay. tuck the sun into my pocket. I tuck the sun. I tuck the sun. Dust, 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 dust. I tuck the sun. 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 I tuck the sun into my pocket. I tuck the sun. I tuck the sun into my pocket like a golden coin before the shadows and the gray decided to join. I tuck the sun into my pocket like a golden coin before the shadows and the gray decided to join. I tuck the sun into my pocket. I tuck the sun into my pocket. Ooh, I tuck the sun into my pocket. 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 She lives in a house of painted glass, where the seasons change but never pass. She waters flowers made of silk and wire, but they can't feel the heat of the fire. And I'm just a man with a wooden heart, watching the edges slowly fall apart. It's a hollow goodbye, a shattered view. Everything's fake except for the ghost of you. My memories are plastic, brittle and thin. I don't know where lies and or where I begin. It wears me out. It wears me out. A city is built on a shallow floor, where just shadows knocking on a paper door. He bought her a smile in a velvet box, but the key is broken in the memory locks. We're chasing a sun that refuses to glow in a garden where nothing is ever allowed to grow. It's a hollow goodbye. memories, just plaster. It wears me out. She lives in a house of painted glass. She lives in a house. She lives. She lives in a house of painted glass. She lives in a house of painted glass. Oh, she lives in a house. She lives in a house. She lives in a She lives in a house of painted glass. She lives in a house. 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 She lives in a She lives in a house. 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 She lives in a She lives in a house. She lives in a house. She lives. The sun is rising on a hollow street. I'm tracing shadows with my tired feet. Faces moving in a blurred design. No one's looking for a hand in mine. The coffee's bitter and the air is thin. I'm waiting for the world to let me in. And it's a long goodbye, a shattered glass, watching every dream the numb way pass. I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of deep. The promises we make and the ones we keep, it's a broken circle, a silent carousel. Welcome to the stories that we never tell. I see the children in that painted play, growing older in a shade of gray. Hide your heartache behind a paper wall. Wait for the moment when the curtains fall. Every hello is a debt to pay as we slowly wash the colors all away. And it's a long goodbye, shattered glass, watching every dream and memory pass. I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of deep. The promises we make and the ones we keep, it's a broken circle, a silent carousel. Welcome to the stories that we never like a window in the rain. Memories are just another name for pain. Goodbye to the person I used to be. I'm drowning in a perfectly quiet sea. Carousel spins, but nobody's there. Just memories, just memories, just the carousel spins, but nobody's there. Just memories, just memories. I search the pages of an old scrapbook for a sign, back when the summer was a vintage glass of wine. I remember the sprinkler splashes on the lawn, waiting for a phone call that never came by dawn. I was younger then, dressing up for a ghost, giving my heart to the ones who kept it the least, not the most. Just a girl in a room with a dream and a map, falling right into the predictable trap. And the old days are calling from a payphone far away. Remember when you thought you'd find a reason to stay, but the bridge is burnt and the smoke is in your hair. You look around and realize nobody is nostalgic sting, a poetic goodbye to the version of you that was too afraid to try. You're on your own, kid, you always have been. Through the losses, the tears, and the places you've seen, I gave my blood, sweat, and my tears for a crown that only weighed me down when I walk through this town. I remember the school hallways, the longing, the ache, the friendship bracelets I didn't know how to make. I was starving my soul just to fit in the frame, while the people I loved didn't even whisper my name. Now I'm looking at the girl I used to be back then, and I wish I could tell, hey, don't pick up that pen. And the old days are calling from a payphone far away. Remember when you thought you'd find a reason to stay, but the bridge is burnt and the smoke is in your hair. You look around and realize nobody is there. It's a nostalgic stay, a poetic goodbye to the version of you that was too afraid to try. You're on your own, kid, you always have been. Through the losses, the tears, and the places you've seen. So make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid, you didn't waste it. The jokes weren't funny, the money was hollow, but you found a path that only you could follow. From the parking lot dreams to the stage and the light, you carried the fire through the loneliest night. You're on your own, kid, yeah, you can face this. Back there, I remember the sprinklers splashes, the cold December. You're on your own, I remember the playground when we were only 10. The world was smaller and the rules were simpler then. I'd watch you chase the sunlight while I'd chase after you, back before the colors turned a different shade of blue. You found a polyester dream, a soft and woven thread. Now I'm just a memory of the words I never said. And I still smell the winter on that old wool sleeve, the kind of magic only younger hearts believe. But you're looking at her like she's the morning sun, while I'm just the shadow of the things we should have done. Oh, why just praying for better weather. We used to share a bike and ride until the sky turned gray. I thought the old days were forever, just a breath away. But then she walked into the frame, a picture-perfect face, and suddenly I'm losing in a ghost of a race. You gave her your favorite sweater, the one I used to hold. Now the air between us has grown bitter, thin and cold, and I still smell the winter on that old wool sleeve, the kind of magic only younger hearts believe. But you're looking at her like she's the morning sun, while I'm just the shadow of the things we should have done. Oh, why did you have to give your heart to Heather, while I'm left back then just praying for better weather? I wish I was Heather, in her skin, in her eyes, baby. Then you'd see me through those nostalgic skies. But I'm stuck in the playground, standing in the rain, while you're wrapped in her arms, forgetting my name. Just a sweater, just a memory. I remember, I remember. I'm standing on the porch we used to paint, where the summer air feels heavy, thin and faint. I remember how we laughed when we were younger, before the silence fed our growing hunger. Now I'm a stranger in the yard I used to mow, watching shadows of the people we used to know. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore, so what am I defending? We're just two ghosts in a house we built of glass, watching all the years and all the memories pass. It's a quiet kind of exile, a slow and steady braid, counting every single heart-shaped mistake. The kitchen floor still echoes with your name, but the light inside the hallway doesn't feel the same. Back then the world was small enough to hold, before the forever stories that we told grew old. I see you in the doorway, but your eyes are somewhere else, looking for a version of me that I can't find myself. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore, so what am I defending? single heart-shaped mistake. He didn't see the signs, or maybe I didn't show him. Now we're just two poems with no one left to know. I gave so many words, you gave so many miles. Now we're just a stack of dusty, forgotten files. I'm leaving the keys, I'm leaving the ghost behind. Searching for a whole land that I'll never find. Just a memory now, the old days, the younger days. I'm in exile. The floorboards crate beneath my tired feet, where we used to dance to a rhythm so sweet. Your hands are cold, and they've started to shake like the surface of a frozen, lonely lake. I'm looking for the boy who swept you off the ground, but the house is quiet, there's no one else around. I'm thinking out loud, honey, I'm scared of the dark, of the way the years have stolen every single spark. Will you still love me when my mind begins to go? When the stories that I tell are the only ones I know. We were younger then, with honey in our veins. Now we're just two strangers caught in the winter rains. The melody is broken and the strings are out of tune, just like the promises we made beneath the summer moon. You don't look at me the way you did at 23. Now you're just looking through the ghost of me. I'm reaching for a heart that's already been sold to the heavy weight of simply growing old. I'm thinking out loud, honey, I'm scared of the dark, of the way the years have stolen every single spark. Will you still love me when my mind begins to go? When the stories that I tell are the only ones I know. We were younger then, with honey in our veins. Now we're just two strangers caught in the winter rains. People fall in love in mysterious ways, but they fall out of love in the quiet of the days. It's not a grand exit, blue summer sky. Maybe we found love right where we are, in the wreckage of a burned out star. I'm still here.